This is the Honest Fit Life. But before we get into all that, wanted to give you full disclosure that we are not fitness trainers, doctors, or healthcare professionals. We are just everyday regular people that are sharing what has worked for us, and what has worked for us may not work for you. This is not meant to be a guide for weight loss or fitness training, just our experiences. So before beginning any weight loss program or fitness training, consult your doctor or healthcare provider. All right, everybody, I am David, and joining me today is my wife, Mandy,
Hello, everyone.
and our son, Gabe.
Everyone.
So we are all a little tired today, but we're going to do our best to get through this. We decided that based on our last episode, we were talking about working out at home, that we should expand on some of the things you can use while you're working out at home. So basically go into a lot more, household equipment that you can use if you don't have a bunch of money to invest in gym equipment or workout gear. What can you improvise with and still get a decent workout at home?
Yeah.
So if you want to call this a part 2, I guess that you can look at it that way. But anyway, so let's kick this thing off. So Gabe, you have a list of stuff pulled up, and I'll let you kind of take it.
Okay. Basically, last time we were just talking about, as you said, probably just equipment at home. Some of these were basically either couches or like backpacks to put weights in them, or chairs, or using like milk thing, like a milk
Milk jug.
yeah, milk jug, or like a large detergent as like a kettlebell, or like towels or whatever. Another one is for, I guess isn't really like a workout, but for just like mobility in your shoulders, is like using a broom or a PVC pipe at your house.
So some
and
kind of
basically-
stick or something.
Yeah, basically something strong enough that you won't just break it. And you can just put I don't know, a little bit uh like shoulder width, but just go about a little bit wider. And you can basically just um pull it over your head, and then behind your head all the way to your lower back behind you, and then bring it over your head, and then back to your um front basically. You can keep doing that to get your shoulders like warmed up, whatever, for whatever.
And that's more of a mobility
Yeah.
type exercise,
Yes.
almost like a stretch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yes.
a really good stretch for your
A
shoulders.
lot of people cannot do this, so you can just do it with your own hands, or get like a bar, or not a bar, but a band, and
The
do it.
resistance band.
So yeah, I don't know. It's a really good thing for your shoulders, because shoulders are really an iffy place to get injuries for a lot of people, just because they're not strong enough and things like that. So
Right, which is exactly
Or
what I'm
they-
still fighting right now.
overstretch it or something like that.
Right.
It's really iffy place in your body. Another place for getting some good cardio in is your stairs at your home. I would make sure to not slip and fall, and watch your step while doing these, because if you're going quick, then you can slip. Basically, you can probably like slip on the edge of it. Especially if you have wood stairs. So maybe do it with shoes or barefoot.
And you can also use even stairs like an apartment complex. If you don't have stairs, like if you live in an apartment, you
Right.
can go up and down the flights of stairs for a
Mhm.
good cardio exercise.
Yeah.
Right.
I would still, which better than this is just going outside and running, to just get that fresh air in, and you can just run more, honestly.
Right.
This I would say probably doing more, just quicker up and down things to get your heart rate pretty high, and just it's a quick cardio, basically. Another one would be, I guess, a book of some sort that weighs
Yeah.
a little bit, like a
There's some books that are pretty heavy.
like
Mhm.
a
Like a big, thick-
dictionary,
yeah.
a textbook, whatever.
Encyclopedia.
You have kids that are in high school using a history book or something. I don't even really know, honestly.
Right.
But anything that has weight to it.
So I just looked
um,
something up. A laundry basket,
Yeah.
sack of flour or sugar,
There you go.
Yeah. Anything that's got weight.
So you can also hold that kind of stuff while you go up and down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
That
carrying
as
that
well.
extra weight.
I would rather do the backpack with that because I would
Yeah.
not carry things in your hands while going up the stairs and down because it's gonna hit the stairs and you can fall. So with that, put it in the backpack. This you can just do curls with or whatever. If it's a book, maybe just gripping it and then I don't even know, lifting it, curling it or whatever, doing shoulder raises or something. I guess here you could engage your abs too. I guess doing like weighted
Crunches.
yeah, like weighted crunches and like just weighted stuff basically to engage your core, which is pretty good. I think last time we mentioned this, but paper plates as like sliders, especially if you have like this is good for any floor. You can use towels, but that's mainly for if you have hardwood floors. But the paper plates you can use anywhere. It's probably way cheaper too. You have to buy a towel and kind of ruin it. And you can do anything with these mountain climbers, like just like anything. Yeah, I can't really think right now, but just things like that. You can easily stretch this up, literally anywhere. I guess a pan, especially like a cast iron pan, because those are extremely not light.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can,
You can do overhead tricep extensions.
yeah, you can do curls. You can just freaking work out your forearms with that. I bet anyone can probably hold an iron skillet in front of them. A mop. I don't know. You could also do shoulder mobility because it is a stick. But anything else, I don't really know. Like it says here, you could probably do something standing oblique side crunches or standing bicycle crunches, but I don't really know. I feel like there's probably better things out there than a mop for your abs. So maybe not that. Here's laundry basket. It says for deadlifts or anything, but you could probably use
I
it
like
for
that
other
one.
stuff.
Yeah.
You can curl it, do like a 2-arm curl stuff, You can
Well, and you can put other stuff
You
in
can,
it
like,
as well.
press it
Not
over your
just
head or something if
yeah.
it has like handles.
Yeah.
Um
And not just laundry. You could put, depending on the basket, you could put a little bit heavier stuff in there.
Yeah. All right. So something I just looked up: a weighted blanket.
that as well. I feel like weighted blankets probably weigh about it depends
Up
actually
to,
what
10 to 25 pounds is what I'm reading.
yeah.
There are weighted vests that you can work out in,
Yeah,
actual
as
workout
well.
equipment. So the weighted blanket mimics that same concept of just adding more weight to you for what you're doing.
Yeah,
Whether
you
it's
could put that.
calisthenics, push-ups, whatever. It's just adding weight to you, which adds
Mhm.
more resistance
That's a great
instead of
idea.
just your body weight. A lot of people do have weighted blankets. If not, I mean, I believe they're relatively inexpensive. But, and it's pretty versatile what you can do with it. I'm sure you can kind of put it over your shoulders and go up and down stairs with it,
Mm.
for
Especially if you
legs
put it
and-
in a backpack or in a laundry basket, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So, it's heavy, but it's not sharp and cumbersome.
Yeah. Here I guess a duffel bag. I guess you could put a weighted blanket in there and
That's a-
do
yeah. That's a good
a
one.
lot of stuff with that. I feel like it's pretty versatile. You could do probably anything with this of doing different strength training or just I guess here like balancing, having, training your balance and stuff like that, your stability muscles in you. And just doing either lower body workouts with it or even upper, you probably do anything with a duffel bag because it's like just a bigger backpack basically.
Mm-hmm. So what
Yeah,
about a basketball or soccer ball in place of a
Um,
medicine ball for exercises?
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can do push-ups on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it moves a little bit, so you're gonna have to use your stability muscles in your arms to like have you kind of like stable, and you're going to be using your core too with that. And it's going to work your body a little bit more than just a normal push up, because you're trying to like stay in one place instead of like, rolling away or whatever. You can put your feet on a basketball. I don't know how that would go. You'd probably have to be pretty good at doing push ups probably first to just have that used to doing a push up like normally. But if you have your feet on the basketball, then you have to use your core, and it's kind of like the other version of just putting your hands on the basketball and then doing it. But yeah, you can do abs with it. You can probably do like a Russian twist or whatever. Have it, like bounce it or whatever on the ground as you twist. You can probably do like a partner thing of like crunch, and you can like throw it up to the person and go back down, and they can throw it to you and then go back up, throw it to them.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, I would say
Just do
definitely
stuff like that.
definitely jump online and look up some exercises you can do with a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's tons. Kind of hard to explain just verbally, so you almost need kind of like a visual reference for it, which is why I'm suggesting get online and look it up.
Yeah.
So what about toilet paper? So I'm reading that toilet paper, if you stack it up, makes for a hurdle to jump over
Oh, well,
without
I mean,
causing
I guess
any damage. And everybody should have toilet paper.
Yeah.
So
I guess try to do it in a more open space in your house. And
yeah,
not-
it's just creating a hurdle you
but-
can like jump over.
yeah. I mean, if you don't really have leg strength and you don't really jump that high, I would not do this. I would just do lower
Right.
body.
Well, even if it's just
Um,
one row, I mean, just getting up off the ground, it gives you something to jump
Oh,
over that
yeah.
you're not gonna
For
get
sure.
hurt by. So I'm reading that you can use this alternating passing a roll from hand to hand while in plank position will work on core. Basically, you're forcing yourself to stabilize with one arm
Mm-hmm.
and holding your core as you're moving it from one side to the other. I mean, the ball does the same thing. You can do the ball, the same thing where you're moving it from one side of your body to the other with one arm
Yeah.
while in a plank position. So, I mean, there's a lot of just things. It's just you can get creative with it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be conventional workout stuff, but anything that's got weight, anything that focuses you to balance. I'm seeing broom handles, mops, all kinds of things you can use. I mean, obviously, I would suggest, if you have the equipment or the money for it, I would suggest getting conventional workout equipment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just wanting to kind of tip your toe in the water and, start some kind of fitness program, then you can just use whatever you have around you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And basically you're just pushing your body,
Yeah.
getting your heart rate up,
Yeah. Well, it's also teaching no excuses. Oh, I can't go to a gym. I don't have any equipment. I can't get in shape. It's like you
Yeah.
have so many things in your house right now. You have so many things around you that you can start using
Mm-hmm.
to lose weight. It's about being creative and stop having those excuses.
Right. Right. And I know a lot of people, aren't sure what to do.
Yeah.
And don't want to go to the gym and look foolish in front of everybody.
Yeah. Well, it's
Uh,
like,
when
where
they're
do you
first
start?
starting. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, where do you start?
So, yeah, if you don't want to invest in, if you're not in a position to or you're not ready to invest in equipment, some of these household items are a really good way to start getting your body conditioned for it. And if you're like all of us that came to the conclusion that, yes, I like how I feel. I like how I'm looking. I like,
Mhm.
the strength and the stamina that I have
Mm-hmm.
from doing these things at home, then you can invest in yourself and, get a little better equipment, which is all designed for working out. So obviously kettlebells are a little easier to hold than a bottle of laundry detergent by the way they're built, the way they're balanced.
Yeah.
So those kind of things are better suited, but you can use these other things to simulate the same weight and the same movements with them.
Mm-hmm.
They just may not be as great as a dumbbell or a kettlebell.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
They're
Get-
cheaper.
what, the household items? Significantly. Yes, that's what I'm saying. When you're ready to invest in in yourself and get some of the equipment. I mean, kettlebells are about $50 each.
Mhm.
They're not
Mhm.
cheap. Dumbbells
Yeah.
are quite a bit cheaper for a little
Like
handheld dumb-
5 to 10 pounds.
Yeah, I think
Anything-
15. They're like
yeah.
$20.
Yeah.
So
Anything more than that, once you start getting the 20 to like 30, 40-pound dumbbells, they can be expensive.
yeah, but like I said, when
Yeah.
you're starting off, obviously you're not going to be
Yeah, you're gonna be doing like 5 pounds.
5-10 pounds. So
Yeah, if that.
yeah. So and for a gallon of water, a gallon of milk is 8 pounds.
Yep.
So if you look at it that
Mhm.
way, I mean, cans of soup, it's can of soup's about a pound.
Yeah.
And you can do a lot of resistance training with that.
Yes.
Just
Mhm.
even just
For sure.
lightweight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember seeing a video of this guy, with the broom. He put a broom in between his island and his like counter, and he basically did Australian pull-ups, which is basically you're just I don't even know how to really describe that. Hold on, let's
try to look it up online.
let's see. I know what it is 'cause I can do it.
What position are you in? So between the counter and what?
Is it so you have open space? So if you have it laying, is it laying on the counter and the island? Like say you have an island and a countertop, you have
Okay,
it
so
laying between it.
two surfaces of equal height.
How would a broom be strong enough to
You're basically like leaning.
hold you?
Well, this guy was 260 pounds, so
Oh,
you're gonna be fine.
you're essentially
Unless-
yeah. It's that. I'm looking as
Oh.
Gabe is
Yeah.
looking this up. Isn't it essentially you're laying under the bar at like
yeah,
a 45-degree angle maybe,
yeah.
So you're
and then you're pulling
you're
yourself
under the bar
up.
facing up
Yeah, you're facing the
with
ceiling.
your feet on the ground and you're holding yourself
Yeah.
to the
Yes.
bar and you're basically just pulling yourself up to the bar.
Yes.
So I would suggest definitely a broom handle. You don't want the span to be too great between the two that you're suspending it on. The greater the
Yeah.
bigger the span, the more it's going to bow in the
I
middle.
would say I don't know if I'd trust that. I would be afraid of it breaking or slipping off
I
the
mean, if
counter
it's-
and
if
then you
it's-
fall
Thing
on
is,
your back.
I would go like closer to the edges of it, basically, and not go straight in the middle.
Right, because it will
Right.
bend. When the further the span you have it away from its support, the weaker
Yeah.
it gets.
Yeah.
So either you have a space that's close together, with a lot of the broom handle, so you only have like 3 feet open span that you're doing that from, or like Gabe's saying, put your hands out further so you're holding the weight at the furthest out points, which should keep it from
Yeah.
bending or breaking.
Right.
But
Mhm.
I mean, you got to get creative, and there's a lot you can do. But
Mhm.
my advice is do something.
Yep.
Yeah,
Get started on
yeah.
that journey.
Yeah.
You gotta start
And,
somewhere. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
even if it feels weird and awkward, we've all been there.
Yes.
And the thing is, just start pushing your body. Start getting that heart rate up.
And my advice is stop having excuses. There's no excuse why you can't work out, why you can't get in better shape, why you can't be healthier.
Well, especially if you're doing this at home and you're not
Yes.
coordinating to go to a gym or whatever. It's like, you have half hour.
Yeah, like
You know?
I can't have a gym in my garage, or I live in an apartment, or my apartment doesn't have a gym. I can't, I don't have time. I can't do that. I don't have equipment. I can't afford equipment. I can't
Right.
afford to go to the gym.
I mean,
That's why I
space,
can't
you
get in
need, you
shape.
just need a couple foot area.
Yeah,
an
your
area that you can
bedroom,
lay
your
down
living,
in.
your
Yeah.
living room. Move
I mean,
your
pretty much
coffee
everybody
table
should
out
have
of
a
the
living
way.
room.
Yes.
So yeah, move the coffee table out of the way, clear some space.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dedicate a half hour, couple days a week.
Yep.
To just doing something, pick up something.
Doing
Do
something.
push-ups.
Yeah.
Do sit-ups.
Doing something is better than doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people do get to the point they're like, after doing this, like, yeah, I want to start using better equipment now.
Yep.
Like actual gym equipment where you have much higher weight resistance you can use.
Yep.
And it's a little more controlled.
Yeah. If
Where
you s-
the
yeah.
machines will actually help isolate certain muscle groups and certain exercises.
Yep.
So you can progress to that, but by that point, I would think you're going to feel a lot more confident and sure of yourself
Mm-hmm.
of doing these things, and not just starting from scratch, walking into the gym, being completely
Yeah.
overwhelmed.
Yep.
Realizing I can do 2 sit-ups and then I need to take a break.
Yeah.
So, yeah, home workouts are a great way to go. Like I said, I've disclosed that I didn't start that way. I didn't work out at home at all. I basically just decided to go to the gym, just because I've done it before. I mean,
Right.
I weight trained a long time ago, and that was what I was already comfortable with, was the
Right.
equipment there, and so that was where I started my journey back.
Yeah. I didn't go to the gym too much, but when I started at home, if I had a month after I started at home going to the gym, I would have been like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was really unsure what I was doing. I was really unsure with my workouts, my form, technique, and I was so afraid to go to the gym. And I'm like, I wouldn't know how to use the equipment. Like, I didn't have confidence to do that. And then it took about probably a year and a half where I felt, yeah, I could probably go to the gym now. Because I felt confident within myself because I had built that at home.
Right.
So having that self-assurance.
Right. So
yeah, I've always wanted to go to the gym. Like
Right.
no matter where I was at, I wanted to be there.
Well, for me, it's the mindset. Going to the gym is intentional and it's specific, and it's it's like getting into costume,
Right.
where you're in character,
Yes.
and it's
It's
a
like
specific.
going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
people love it. Like, some people know, no, I'm not going to like the gym. Some people are like, I can't work out unless I go to the gym. And then if you're not sure, try both.
Mm-hmm.
Try going to the gym with a friend. A lot of times, people can bring their friends to the gym, give them a pass. Try at home, try the gym. But if you know for sure you don't want to go to the gym, you feel already that's not going to be the place for you, starting at home is absolutely fine. No judgment.
So no, I totally agree.
Mm.
Gabe, do you have anything else you want to add to workout equipment at home or household items that you can use for working out at home?
Basically just get creative. Just look around, search things up and see what you have around your house, and just, it's just all about just getting it done, and, like pursuing after something that you want, and having goals and things like that. And if you want to reach those goals, you gotta, start making plans and steps to reach those. And if you don't have a gym at your apartment, or if you don't want to go to the gym and you're kind of afraid to work out at the gym, I sort of agree. I mean, it's not where I was at my journey, but I definitely agree, sort of know where you guys are coming from, because the gym can be a scary place, especially if you don't really know what you're doing. But I would just encourage people to search things up, look at exercises, look at videos to know how to do them, and to just study and to sort of get a idea of what you want, and the idea of just, the exercise you want to do, and just, again, look around your house, see what you got, just find exercise you can do with your upper body and lower body, and just get it done. Get workouts in, each week, and start just eating, and yeah, it's kind of just all I can really say to y'all. And it's like, it's gonna be hard at first, especially if you're not gonna have any equipment at your house and things like that, like dumbbells and pull-up bars and whatever, because I mean that's what I had at first, so I can't really imagine how it's gonna be a little bit difficult,
Mm-hmm.
working out at home with just like laundry detergent and backpacks and things like that.
Yeah.
And just weight
Broom
stuff.
handles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a towel.
But
Yep.
I don't know.
But it's a
You
good
gotta
place to start.
yeah.
So I definitely encourage everyone to do that. Mandy, do you have anything you want to add, or are we good?
I think I'm good.
I think we're good too. I'd like to thank everyone for listening. If you have any questions or comments, social media is the best way to reach out to us. You can follow us on social media. For Mandy, it is honestfitlife_Mandy, and for me, it is honestfitlife_David on Instagram, or you can visit our website at honestfitlife.com. Be sure to consult your doctor or healthcare provider before beginning any weight loss or fitness training program. This has been a Road One Media production. All rights are reserved.